Hi friend, this is Pawan Sharma. In this video, I will be teaching you a easiest way for stock selection, a method by which you can find intraday stocks along with your swing trades. And the method is completely easy. You don't need too much of indicators, oscillators, or it's not a complex kind of setup. It is absolutely easy to use. Any beginner, even if you are 1 day old or 2 day old in stock market, even then you can do your stock selection comfortably. I started my stock journey in 2011, so it's almost 12 years now. At that time, just you and me, I have no idea about how to go for stock selection. So I called a friend. I asked him that, boy, please teach me how to select a good stock. And he said that it's not possible for me to teach over the phone, but I can tell you one easy method. I said, okay, tell me one easy method. He told me that go on NSE website and find the highest gainers and highest losers. The stocks which are highest gainer are good for your long term. I mean to say for your buying, and for the stocks which are highest losers will be good for your selling. And that's it. It didn't explain me anything beyond that. But I tried that method in those days. At times it worked pretty well, and at times it didn't work at all. It gave me completely losses. Then I realized that the process which he explained me is the first step of your stock selection. So in this video, let's say you have one stock which is highest gainer and the second one is loser. So just on this information, can you buy a stock or can you sell a stock? I would say no. This process where we are just identifying the highest gainers and losers is a filtration process. Filtration process means you are just filtering the stocks out of 200, 500 stocks, whatever the class we are taking, maybe F&O segment, maybe Nifty 500, maybe Nifty 100, whatever segment you are picking, you are just filtering out the stock from that segment, and that's it. So let's say you have Nifty 500, or maybe let's say Nifty 50, and you just pulled 5 stock. 3 are highest gainer and 2 are highest losers. So out of 50 stocks, now you just have to focus on 5 stocks. And the best part is, now that's the first part. Second part, why these stock would be good for trading or maybe for intraday? Because they have lot of liquidity and they are most active stocks. That's the second one is the most important, active stocks. And because they are active, I would say 90% of the time, next day, there would be a movement in these stocks. So the first one is you just have to go onto the website where you can use anything. Let's say I just Google it, google.com. And if I say highest gainers today, okay, highest gainer today. So you will get moneycontrol.com, economictimes.com, you will get ticker phenology and economic times, and there are many like Grow and lot many are there. So let's say if I pick Grow or maybe nsindia.com. So you will find top gainers here. You will find top losers here. So if I say top gainer, so which will be ICICI General Insurance, Muthoot Finance, Bajaj Holding, Mahindra & Mahindra, Bajaj Finance. So you get what, 5 stocks in highest gainers, and you get multiple stocks in highest losers. So now I have these stocks in my watch list. Can I trade these stocks like as per the highest gainer, as per the losers? Absolutely not. So you have already crossed 2 parts. First, you have filtered out your stocks out of the big list. Second, you have filtered out the stock which are most active stock. So now what we need to do to get these stocks onto your trading list or maybe trade ready, so we have to follow a few more steps. And for that, let's move on to the video. And friends, if you are new to my channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe to it. And do not forget to press the bell icon. So whenever we will post such videos, so that you will get notification for the same. So let's say if I just say ICICI Lombard. So I'll be picking the first stock as ICICI GI. And let's say ICICI GI. And this is the highest gainer for what, yesterday. Now what I have to see here, what I did here, I filter out the stocks, filtered. Second, most active, of course. Third is I will check for 2 things. Is that particular stock gave breakout? If yes, then we can go for buy. Okay, that's a conditional buy. Second, it could be quite possible that that particular stock is like after that big movement, that stock might be at its resistance, right? So it could be quite possible the stock might be at its resistance. So can we buy here? I would say no. Now I will wait for the stock to give a breakout. So when there will be a breakout, only then we go for buy. So after filtering the stock, again you have to go for second level of filtration, where first of all you will check whether like this stock here, this stock, if I just say if I draw a line here, can you buy this stock here? I would say no. It is the highest gainer, but still this stock is not ready for entry, because I need this stock above this line, because we buy at support and we sell at resistance. So could be quite possible on Wednesday. We are recording this video on 24th. So today is Dashera, and I wish you all a happy Dashera, guys. On 24th of October 2023. I'm recording this after, like, today's holiday. I'm recording at what I have here is around 6 o'clock. So around 6 o'clock, if I'm recording this one, which means that I'm looking for this stock for next day, which is Wednesday. At this condition, which is our second condition, I will not pick that stock. So this is your second level of filtration. So once that level, you need this part here. So once this stock break this particular resistance, only then you can go for buy. So just do not blindly follow this process that, okay, if the highest gainer is, it will give you return next day for sure. No, it will not. It could be quite possible, just like ICSGI, it could be quite possible that this stock might go for profit booking. So you will be buying and others will be selling. Keep that in mind. Another stock, let's look at another stock. Another stock is Muthoot Finance. Let's say Muthoot Finance. Guys, I'm sorry, this video could be lengthy because I have to explain you a few stocks, because we have 5 here and I'll be explaining 1 or 2 there also. Please, you have to bear with me. I cannot make it fast. Muthoot Finance, because this is only for your benefit. Muthoot Finance. Let's look at here what we have here. Kindly see here also. So what I'll do here, I'll draw a line here. And if you look at here, again, I could not go for this stock, but yes, there is a condition here. Now, the first part is I need a breakout. So breakout could be maybe a rectangle pattern. Breakout could be maybe a triangle pattern. Breakout could be maybe a descending triangle pattern. It could be a rounding bottom. It could be maybe double bottom. So anything could be there. So any pattern you have to focus on, and there should be a breakout from there. Then you can take a trade. Now look at this particular point here, which is in Muthoot Finance. In Muthoot Finance, look at here. This have formed a kind of, you can say, inverted hammer. And again, here also we have the same situation, just like the last stock, ICICI. So we need another one. But here what we can do here is, like, let's assume that there's a second process, there's a second condition here. If there is a gap up above this resistance, right? Please keep in mind, if a stock is highest gainer and next day if there is a gap up, it shows that there is a strength for the very next day also among the buyers, and it can go for a very good up move. So you'll wait for another 15 minutes. So you will start your trading at 9:30, and still if low is not broken that day, low is not broken of what? Let's assume 25th. If 25th low is not broken, then there are chances the stock will rise and your low will be your stop loss. There shouldn't be any big movement by 9:30. If the stock has already given you 3-4%, 2%, stay out. There should not be a movement beyond 0.5 to maximum 1%. If the stock is still above 0.5, below 1%, you can still go for a buy. So that's the second condition. Let's see another one. Let's see which is the third stock we have, which is I'll pick Mahindra and Mahindra. Mahindra and M&M. All right. Now look at here. This stock is almost trading in a range. Now look at here. Can we have this stock as for trading for next day? I would say no, not ready. Because even if it rises, it has a maximum, I would say, resistance here. So the current closing is 1565 and the resistance is available around 1590. Even if you buy around 1575, then also it's a risky trade because it can turn from anywhere. If you look at the last few days, it can turn from here also, it can turn from here also, here and here. So you never know, it can take a U-turn from anywhere. So again, this stock is not ready. So you need to keep in mind that any time, any day when you are picking the highest gainer loser, you must understand, I need, let's say we have a situation here just like that. Just assume that the stock is just like that. Ignore these part. I will ignore these part. I will ignore here, ignore these and ignore this. It seems that we have a breakout here. If next day, if it opens here, which is 1580 maximum, I would say, because 1%, keep that 1% in mind. If it opens 1973 and it is trading between 1573, and if it's trading between 73 and 80, yes, you can go for that one. So that's for buying side. Let's look at this stock which are highest losers. Maybe I can explain you from that side, because we are picking the live example, so I don't have anything which is like pre-planned. So let's say I have one is NMDC. Let's look at NMDC. NMDC. Of course, the market is in selling mode. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now look at here. And let's go at here. Guys, this is ready. And this is ready below 150. Yes, this is good stock. If next day it opens gap down, trade below 150, which is the lowest level. And again, if it's trading below this one, then yes, you can take a trade below 150 in NMDC. So same thing will happen in the rising side. Just flip the chart and just look at the, like the stock is, let's assume that the stock is rising. We have the same kind of situation and the stock is here and you can go for a buy. So we'll pick up another stock. Let's say, what is the next? We have Piramal Enterprise, and look at Piramal here. Here also I would say I will not take a trade. Reason being, I'll teach you why I have to say this one. We can take a trade. We can, but that's a conditional one. The low which is it has formed is of 965. So we can have that trade. We can trade below 965 and the target is maximum 950 because that's where it can stuck. That's it. Yes, we can trade PEL also for sell side. Okay, let's keep an eye on let's analyze one more stock, and that is Adani Green and SAIL. So Adani Green and okay, Adani Green Energy. Now let's look at this stock is completely range bound. I will not take a trade here whatsoever. Even if it's giving a breakout, this will be a very risky trade, trust me. Absolutely risky. Of course, it's going for a breakout. Now, this is the classic example actually. I will not take a trade, that's a separate thing, but the example is absolutely perfect. This is what I mean. If a stock is just like on the edge of your breakout, and next day, if there is a gap up or if there is a gap down, go for buy, go for sell. This is a classic example, but this is trading since April into the same zone. Learning for you. If a stock is trading into the same zone for a very long time, avoid and take a trade next day. So let Adani Green break this range, and if next day it stay below this range, go for the trade on Thursday, not on Wednesday. Okay, and then we have SAIL. So another one, and this will be the last example. SAIL. No, because if you see here, it have support at 80.81 and the current closing is 83. So even if I just go for now look at here, I'll teach you this one and here. This is lot of noise, and because of this noise, it can bounce anytime. It can bounce from anywhere. And keeping that in mind, this stock is absolutely not good for trading. So I hope you understand this part, that if a stock is at its resistance, and it's ready for a breakout, go for it. Go. If a stock has already started his journey from here and it is trading here, No, don't go, because a stock need a small correction, because let's say if the rising here, then small correction, then small correction, and then yes, go for it. This is go, this is no go. So hope you understand, because if stock is rising continuously around its resistance, it will go for some profit booking. Even if it does not go, do not take, because only 5 or 10% of the time the stock will break that level and keep on rising. But that's not your trade. You need a secure trade, and only then you have to go for buying. So guys, this is the easiest way. Go first, find highest gainer and loser. Second, check for their breakout. If they are ready for breakout, they are trade ready also, trade ready. If they are not ready, if not breakout, maybe they are at their support level, they are at that support level, yes, you can go for buy. If they are at resistance, no buy. If there is a like stock is around resistance and there is a gap up, go for buy, conditional buy, that it has already gone for some profit booking just below these last few candles. Okay, and if a stock is at its support, and if it's go for like sell, wait for gap down. Otherwise what can happen is it can just bounce from there also. So if you keep all these things in mind, I'm sure you will never make a mistake, and you can avoid lot of unnecessary trades from your trading journey. And this process does not require a single indicator. If you want, you can use MACD. So if you are using MACD, you will get like more benefit in that. Let me just check MACD. If you see MACD, so this stock is ready for breakout. I would say ready for sell. Before that, if I just say, before that we have picked Adani Green, already gone for selling. It was like, look at here, it was ready for sell here. Understand? If a stock is at resistance, it might indicate the highest gainer, but it can go for profit booking. So this is the classic example of profit booking. All right, and look at here, highest gainer. So this is what I was talking about, that if a stock has already given some profit booking, then it can rise further also. But in most of the time, if a stock is at resistance, you need a breakout, a gap up, and only then you will go for some buying here. Apart from that, let me just check another stock. If I just have the same stock which we have just discussed, let's say PEL. PEL has already given a breakout here. So we look at here, resistance. It was at a resistance. How do I find that? Look at here. So this one, perfect. This stock was at resistance and already gave a breakout on a profit booking on 17th of October, the last one, so that we can wrap this up. And I was looking at ICICI General Insurance. No, now look at here, it has already given a buy signal here. So yes, the stock was at its support level. You see, the stock was at support level, so you need a buy here, but not here, because it can peak out and it can start falling from here and the profit booking might come, right? So that's easy. So hope you will enjoy trading now, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.